We have with us here today in the ATC chat as well is Dr. Tom Smith. He's the program director for the Aerial Foliage Protection Program. We previously had a small speech from Tom. We'd like to ask him a few more questions, and then we'll move outside to something else. Tom, can you express the dollar value of forests which may have been lost due to budworm damage in the forests had they not been sprayed?
Well, the median value of the forests that were lost are 10-year supply of wood for 3 mills in the province. And to give you an idea of the size of that, it is a pile of wood that's 7 meters wide by 5 meters tall, all the way from Sydney to Yarmouth by the South Shore.
Why is it that Nova Scotian has chosen to use BTK as opposed to Madasil or Phenethion, which is used in New Brunswick when it's more expensive to spray it per hectare?
Well, there's basic reason is that Nova Scotia's had 200 years of settlement and use of the forest. A lot of the forest properties are long and narrow, ranging back from the coast. You still find a lot of areas that people fish, farm, and forest for a living. Also that there is quite a viable blueberry industry in the province, and the buffer zones from a hectare, a quarter of a hectare or more of blueberries is 3.2 kilometers per amino carb and 6.4 for nicothion. And if you take the radius of these buffer zones and put them into the province, there's not much left to spray with anything else other than BT.
So in large tracts of forest land, that would be more feasible to use chemical.
That's correct, and this is what the situation is in other jurisdictions.
I see. Has there been a visual awareness of budworm decline in northern Nova Scotia in the last few years, and can this be attributed to spray or the weather, or perhaps a combination of both?
The population increases and declines of budworm are going to occur independent of man. They occur over continent-wide situation. In the last few years, there has been marked decline, such as in Ontario, Quebec, Maine, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland, and the stability in New Brunswick and ourselves. These fluctuations go up and down, and spraying really has no effect on their population changes.
That's a cyclic sort of
situation.
But has the spray saved the foliage that would have been perhaps destroyed had we not sprayed in the last few years?
Oh yes, that's very evident when you go through areas that have been treated and not treated. Essentially what's happened in many cases is that the untreated trees have died, and those that were treated have remained viable and increased in their vigor.
I see. I noticed that you use Grumman egg cats outside with a micronair system. Perhaps we could go outside and maybe we could just go over that.
Okay.
Yeah. We're outside here next to a Grumman egg cat, one of the 7 spray aircraft used on